Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Panda, and today I will be showing you a bunch of city designs that you can put in your city. So like things that, like items, extra props and stuff like that. So I guess we'll start off over here with the air vent. So this is simply done by getting 4 smooth stone and put 4 rails on top of that, and it should make like a circular pattern. So you might see these on like the top of buildings as air vents. Here's a chimney. I'm not too big of a fan of this design, but it's the best way I could come up with for like a city design. And yeah, I think it looks decent, but I don't really like the trap doors. So if you have any other ideas, suggestions, whatever, just comment them down below in the comments. Here are some cracked bricks to kind of make it look like the bricks have like kind of gone away, and you can see the inner wall, the inner part of the wall. And this is simply done by putting some diorite or kind of like a nasty block behind your bricks. And I think it gives off the effect pretty good. Uh, and then here is grid patterns. So you want to have grid patterns in your buildings, like especially if you're making skyscrapers and stuff like that. This is very useful technique. You don't want to just have one big window or no windows. You want to have grid patterns. You don't want circles unless you're making like weird, crazy modern designs. Then yeah, you don't want like crazy designs in your buildings, especially if you're just making your average city. Um, yeah, you just want a normal grid pattern. And slash clone is your friend. You want to use slash clone as much as possible. And you do this by making just one layer of your building. So you make the first floor, then you use slash clone to just bring it up to sky limit or however high up you want it to be. Yeah, slash clone is super useful. It would take so much longer if you didn't have slash clone, or you didn't, at least you didn't use it. Up next is a simple street lamp. So this was one of the best designs I could come up with. This is one I normally use with 2 lamps on it. You can use it with just one. You can use it with like 100, but I'm using just 2. And yeah, I think this would go over a street like this one. You want to have detailed streets. So like water drains, and there's the drain right there. And I use pressure plates, weighted pressure plates, as the kind of the lines in the middle of the road. And also, you might go to like a big city in such as, I don't know, Detroit, and you might see like smoke coming out of the middle of the road, and that's like kind of like a hole in the middle of the road, and that's kind of what I did here. You can use like an iron trap door, but I used black carpet to kind of make it a bit more mysterious because I don't know what they're used for. Please tell me, because I just don't know what these are for. Uh, Probably for sewage and stuff, nasty stuff. But yeah, that's what, if you've never seen one before, then I don't know. I've seen them in cities, only a few of them, but yeah, smoke coming out of the middle of the street. That's how you make that. And if you've ever been in a city and had to walk under a bunch of um like scaffolding, this is the kind of scaffolding that you probably walk under. Let's say a building is under construction. You have to walk under some scaffolding. That is the kind of scaffolding that you're walking under. Now, you could just go into your inventory and get some scaffolding, but whatever. You don't need. I think this looks better than the actual Minecraft scaffolding. It's not really useful, but it looks like actual scaffolding. Um, Now here's like a bus that you might want to put in your city. So you just have like your average bus. I use string here to hold up the carpets on the top, and I also put some paintings on the side because you might see some like advertising on the side of the bus. And yeah, that's my bus design. I really like the front of it with this kind of like the front grill. In fact, I'll probably make a video on all about how to make cars in Minecraft soon. That might even be my next video, so look out for that. Um, yeah, I also have this back thing that you might want to use as like a bike rack. I don't know. Up here is the bus stop, and what I did is I just used a glass thing here, little glass wall here, and this is kind of like a bench. You might put your city map right there. maybe your city's larger than that, so that can just be a like a part of the city that you're in, and or like where the bus will take you. And then over here is like a mailbox. So this isn't just like your average neighborhood mailbox. This is one of your city mailboxes. So it holds like a bunch of mail probably. And here's a trash can. So what I did for this trash can to keep all the trapdoors up is I put a redstone torch under the green block, and that got all of the trapdoors to go up. So that looks like a trash can. Also for roads, the reason this is the detailed road is because you don't want this kind of road. You don't want this. This is disgusting. It looks like someone just vomited this out. No, you want this kind of road. This is a nice looking road, in my opinion. I don't know. You don't want to make it exactly like this with all the different details. You want to spread those out, and you don't want to have different colored, uh, I don't know, lines in the middle of the road unless you're making different like types of roads, like a one way or a two way or whatever. Um, yeah, that those are my city designs. I hope they helped you. I am currently making a city in another world, and it I haven't really incorporated many of these designs into it yet, but I definitely plan on doing it. I have incorporated this design, of course. That's most of my city buildings, and this design here, and then this design. But I haven't put bus stops in it yet, but I plan on doing that. My streets are still kind of plain, but I want to make them less plain. And you don't want to have like a gray concrete for your streets. That's actually a bit too dark unless you're making a newly paved street. Um, but I would use stone because, in my opinion, that actually looks like the closest to a street pattern, especially like when the stone is facing this direction. Because if you have the street when the stone is facing like that, kind of side to side, it doesn't look as good, but I don't know. I think stone is probably the best block to use for streets. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was entertaining and that you got some inspirational ideas and whatever. And yeah, comment down below things that you would add to it and whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.